Hey guys, so today I'm going to be attempting to make vegan corn dogs because I cannot find vegan corn dogs anywhere. I haven't really looked that hard, but I can't find them. The only ones I know of are the Morningstar and the Trader Joe's corn dogs, and both of them have eggs or milk or something in them. So if you guys know of vegan corn dog brands, please let me know and where I can find them. I know Field Roast just came out with some at Walmart, but I haven't seen them yet. But I'm going to be using a recipe I found on Field Roast's website. I'm going to be tweaking it a little bit, but I'm going to be mainly going off of that one. And guys, for Black Friday, I bought myself a Philips air fryer and I am so excited. I've literally just been cooking everything in my air fryer, so I'm going to attempt to air fry them, so it may be a total fail because this recipe I'm using is meant to be used for actual deep fat frying, but we're gonna just try to do this in my air fryer because I'm so excited about it. So let's just jump into it. Okay, I'm going to take 1 1/4 cups of flour and 3/4 cups of cornmeal. Then it just says to add a tablespoon of egg replacer or ground flax, so I'm just gonna add a tablespoon of the Follow Your Heart vegan egg. It doesn't say to actually make the egg, it just says add it, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so the recipe says to use 4 tablespoons, or they could have just said 1/4 cup of sugar. I want to add maple syrup instead because I think it would taste better. So I probably won't add all of the soy milk that it calls for, just in case this messes with the batter, because I do want it to be thick so it doesn't just drip down in my air fryer. So I'm just going to add 1/4 cup, which seems like a lot, but 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm using pink Himalayan salt. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, not baking soda. Okay, I'm going to whisk this a little bit. I actually probably should have waited on adding the maple syrup, but oh well. So the recipe calls for 1/4 cup of soy, but I'm just gonna add 3/4 cup to start. This is West Soy Organic Unsweetened Soy Milk. I like this brand if you're looking for soy milk because it's literally just water and soybeans. Those are the only ingredients. Ew, I can smell that egg. Oh, it stinks. Dude, it smells like fucking Easter deviled eggs, sulfur. Okay, it probably does need the other 1/4 cup, I suppose, so I'll go ahead and add that. Okay, so that's what the batter's looking like. Pretty wet, but I don't know, I think it might work. Okay, so the recipe says obviously to use the Field Roast hot dogs, and I would prefer those, but they don't sell them at my Safeway anymore. So I had to get these Light Life hot dogs. I got the jumbo ones. There's 5 in there, but I'm going to cut them in half, and I think I can probably do about 4 in my air fryer at a time. So what I'm going to do is cut them in half. I'm going to roll them in a little bit of cornstarch, just lightly dust them so it kind of absorbs the moisture on the outside of the hot dog and makes the actual batter stick to it. And then I'm going to stick them in my air fryer, and I guess I'm probably going to cook them on 360, and then I don't know, maybe 10 minutes or so. I'll check on them because I have no idea what to cook these at. Okay, so while those are cooking, sorry you can hear the air fryer, but I'll try and make this quick. I'm going to make a maple mustard, so I'm going to use some whole grain Dijon mustard, some yellow mustard, and some maple syrup and mix it up and see how it tastes. Basically I had to rip the bottoms off of all of them. So new plan, we're gonna just bake them into little muffins. I'm going to grease this muffin tray with some of this, I can't believe it's not butter, vegan, because the way this has gone so far, I don't really want to use my Miyoko's butter because I don't feel like this recipe is worth that fancy of an ingredient. So I'm going to grease it with this. I'm gonna cut each of these little weenies in half again, sit them in the center, and then like fill it up with some batter and bake them at 375 for, I don't know, I'll tell you when I figure that out. But I did try one and they are really good. Don't really taste like a corn dog per se. They kind of taste like cornbread on the outside. It's not quite a corn dog, but maybe it'll taste better when it's not all like torn apart. It's good though. Oh, it worked out perfectly. Okay, I think I am gonna add just a little more soy milk to this just to thin it out a bit, because I want this to be like pourable at least into the pan. Like, I don't know, this is too thick right now. Okay, so I just ended up baking them at 375 for about 20 to 25 minutes and then let them cool off in the pan for a little bit, and then they just popped out and look like this. It's just like a little muffin. Okay, so I did eat all those fail ones from the air fryer, but I am going to still try one of these and see what it's like. Ooh, the hot dog like kind of expanded in there. It looks kind of weird. I mean, it's pretty good. It's not like exactly like a corn dog, but it's not bad. It definitely tastes baked, but that's what it is. I mean, it's not, it's a little drier than a corn dog and a little like, yeah, I guess just a little drier on the outside, but that's what you get when you bake stuff and not deep fat fry. So obviously this recipe actually was meant for frying the corn dogs. I'm just not a fan of greasy fried food. Like, I just don't like oil. Like, I put oil in food, but I just don't like fried food. It just, I don't know, it makes my stomach hurt. So yeah, this wasn't like the greatest recipe I've ever tried. It's not bad. I'll definitely eat all these little things, but I think if I were to try and make these again, I'd probably look for like a cornbread recipe, or just like a recipe that was actually made for baking corn dogs, because these were meant to be fried, and I wonder if that's why they're not perfect. But I will definitely eat these over the next few days because they're not bad. They're pretty tasty. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing if you guys have, and I'll see you in my next video. All right, bye.